Okay, so here we go. Um, Sibby came by today with her son, came upstairs, and I didn't know it was her. I didn't know she was coming, whatever, all that shit. And, all of it having to do with me getting out of the room, that room back there, which is so preposterous. Okay, so she started moving my stuff. Well, this is before she started moving my stuff. She came, and she wanted to talk to me. And I guess she had Carl Mason on the phone in her pocket, which is cool. I don't give a fuck. And um, she, I don't know what the fuck. She started like it was all about the manipulation and the bullshit. And then she got down to, "Where's your mom and dad, Rhonda?" And I said, "They're dead, man. I mean, holy fuck." And then she's all, "Do you have any family?" And I'm like, "Well, that's none of your motherfucking business, because that's some real shit. Ain't nobody's motherfucking business who my family is." And then I could feel her anger building up, and then she's starting to move in closer, to my face, that's posturing, right? Threatening, okay? And then she's like, because what if you fall down the stairs, what if something happens? Well, then I go, well, then I'm fucked, huh? Why don't you put God down as my connection? you know it was like that. And then um yeah, there was like going back and forth with Carl Mason, and then like I'm just like, I'm being honest, I'm being just seeing shit for how it really is, right? And the thing is like, not one of them, her son was in the room too, not one of them addressed the bullying, the manipulation, or wanted to see actually what was Rhonda's side of the story, because there is no side other than um, a narcissist side. I gotta just say that's gotta be what it is. It's high, heavy manipulation going on. Okay, and so Carl Mason's part of this shit too, because check this out. Okay, because she's like, "I got your case manager on the phone." And I knew it was Carl, right? And then, when I started getting to some real, like, well, fuck it, man. Like, yeah, I did have a consultation with an attorney the other day, and that's true shit. And then the other true shit is this. Um, yeah, don't touch my stuff, man. You can't do it. I know the fucking law, and you cannot do it. So she started. Oh, well, here's what it was. As soon as he heard that shit, he hung the fuck up. He didn't want to have it. He goes, "I'll just talk to you later." Yeah. And then he said he wasn't my case manager anymore, too. Okay. Yeah. Because it got down to the point where it was like, well, you're on a month to month basis. I go, "Yeah, and what?" Like what? I still know my motherfucking rights. I'm not fucking, like, I don't know, man. Like, don't fucking try to manipulate me. Just don't do it. And don't fucking be dishing me out that motherfucking bullshit disrespect by lying or saying that I am lying, because I just don't fucking lie. I don't. Okay, so I wound up calling 911, and um I'm talking to him and stuff, and then 911, calls me back to, I guess, to confirm that I made the phone call and whatever, right? Okay, so her son was still in the bedroom, like he's listening to what I'm saying, no doubt. I mean, come on, let's, that's his mother, like that. Well, and then he goes out and he tells her, that, yeah, yeah, she called her, blah, 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 and then I hear her calling 911 and putting her side into it. Okay. And see, I knew this was going to happen, that manipulation part still, because it's all manipulation. During that whole time, when they told her she cannot move my stuff, she cannot touch it, she starts like cleaning up, like the area where Arlene had all her stuff, and she had everything looking like quite different, okay? Because it's all manipulation, basically. The shit didn't look like that, like, when they got here. It's been like that all this time, like everything else, okay? And then, when the officer got here, guess who was down there talking to him? I mean, I knew that was going to happen. I knew that she'd be doing that, and for whatever, manipulation and stuff, And so, like I step outside, and I'm on the porch, and I'm standing there, and I'm not really giving a fuck what she's saying. I'm just not, because, even if I didn't decide to move into this room, there was nothing they could do to make me do it. Nothing, because, you know, like all that shit, about, yeah, we want to fix that room up. And, well, that's farce. And I really don't believe that they're going to come back and do it today. I just don't, all of it really was to get those fucking hidden cameras out of that fucking room, because there are hidden cameras in there. That G68 that I bought, and I did mention my new toy to the officer. For some reason, I'm wanting to say Kaspersky, but that's not his name. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know. I had good feelings off of him. It wasn't like he was really trying to. Let's just say he wasn't trying to fuck me up. And he just wanted a peaceful solution to the issue. Okay, like that. And I completely understood his part, and I don't know, I just felt his energy. I looked in his eyes really deep, and I could see that, no, I just didn't see any malice in there at all. He didn't have that towards me, that I could feel. I shook his hand twice. Well, anyways, okay, so, it was because of the officer's wonderful mediator abilities, and just by the way that the energy I was feeling off of him, yeah, I complied. I knew I didn't have to either. I just know that, right? But I did. It's like, man, I don't want to fucking really start like a bunch of shit with this officer. No, I don't, because I don't know, he just seemed like a pretty nice individual, a good soul, So, okay, so what it all boils down to was, like after, like, I don't know, she needed his card, and who knows what other shit she was saying, whatever, I really don't care. But my point is this: when you want to be knowing all about someone's information, I'm thinking, this motherfucker got a fucking life insurance policy going, trying to do that. And Carl Mason's so guilty, man. He is so fucking guilty. Man, he left her in the dust, man, when he heard that I was calling 911. I'll talk to you later. You know what I'm saying? But he was all being all good and sneaky with her while she came into the room with the phone in her pocket. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, man, this shit's. I knew Mason had a lot to do with it. Yeah, I do. I really, really do. I've known that for a minute. And it was like, it wasn't like really hella confirmation when I was listening to Psychic Investigator, right? And Scorp Man, yeah, I was listening to him. And Joseph came up here, and he's all, is that Carl Mason on the phone? Man, Joseph is a fucking, like, yeah, he's the one who fucking spent 20 minutes inside my fucking closet doing whatever fucking bullshit hell. And also, like I caught him fucking videoing my fucking bed. And that, man, I called his ass out on that shit too, though, And yeah, so this shit's been going on for a minute, and it's deeper, deep. And yeah, I am aware who's involved in and they know, I know, oh yeah, and I mentioned my G68 to the officer, right? And I'm like, you want to see it? It's on my bed. It's my new toy, because it is. It's brand new. And the next one I really want to get is a motherfucking some night vision goggles, man. I've been wanting to get those for a long ass time. Yeah. The things that you could see in different spectrums is amazing. Okay, so that's that. Okay, well, no, that's not that. But yeah, so everybody moved my stuff from that room in here, and I'm like thankful for that. Yes, I am. But still, I'm having like still put fucking shit away, man. And then I kind of fucked up my back picking up this goddamn bed, trying to put the, what do you call it, things under, the fucking stands underneath them so I could shove boxes underneath of it. And I'm like, wow, fuck that. On top of not being able to really eat anything, like for a fucking week now, just not really. I had some rice, yesterday. Well, kind of like a couple days, but I had to make it like, I don't know, just eating a little bit, because, man, I just can't hold anything in, I don't know what it is, but the shit's making me kind of like weak, yeah. I don't know what the fuck it is. Ascension sickness, fuck if I know. I don't know, man. I don't like it though, because I'm really kind of feeling it now. I feel weak. I feel drained. That's probably from all the people around me and all the hogwash I had to deal with, Okay, so that's it for now.